The Amazons are a legendary group of women situated at the crossroads of history and mythology, renowned for their courage and strength. According to ancient Greek mythology, the Amazons were a warrior society composed entirely of women. Their independence from men was their most distinctive feature, setting them apart from other societies. In some accounts, male children were either abandoned or sent back to their fathers, while female children were raised and trained as warriors. The Amazons defied the societal norms of their time by engaging in combat as equals to men and thriving under female leadership. The Amazons are said to have lived in the Pontus region, located along the Black Sea's coast, in what is now modern-day Turkey. Under the leadership of their queen Hippolyta, they established an independent kingdom. The Amazons are credited with founding several cities, including Ephesus, Sinope, Paphos, and Smyrna. The renowned historian Herodotus referred to the Amazons as androptones, meaning manslayers, while in the Scythian language, they were known as oiopata. According to some myths, the Amazons strictly prohibited sexual relations with men, and no males were allowed to reside in their territory. However, to ensure the continuation of their lineage, they visited the neighboring Gargarians once a year. Male offspring were either sent back to their fathers or killed, while female children were nurtured and trained in agriculture, hunting, and warfare. Known for their martial prowess, the Amazons excelled in archery, swordsmanship, and spear combat. They were also skilled horsewomen, using their speed and agility to outmaneuver their enemies. One of the most famous legends revolves around Queen Hippolyta's golden girdle, symbolizing her power and royal status. The story of Heracles attempting to take the girdle highlights the Amazons' resistance and determination. Archaeological discoveries of tombs from the 5th century BCE suggest that Greek stories about the Amazons were influenced by the real lives of Eurasian nomads. The Amazons, as depicted in Greek mythology, lived adventurous lives, enjoying freedom, hunting, and warfare, traits also observed among the Scythian people who roamed the vast steppes from the Black Sea to Mongolia. Like the Scythians, the Amazons were skilled horseback riders and archers. The Scythians, who emerged as early as the 9th century BCE, were nomads whose culture spread across Asia from Ukraine to Siberia. The Greeks first encountered the Scythians while establishing colonies around the Black Sea in the 7th century BCE. These interactions may have inspired the myth of the Amazons. The Amazons lived harmoniously with nature and were believed to possess spiritual powers. Often seen as protectors of nature, they were not only warriors but also spiritual guides. Some sources claim that the Amazons could communicate directly with the gods and that their combat skills were derived from supernatural forces. This belief underscores their deep connection to nature and their unique way of life. In the 1940s, archaeologists studying Scythian settlements in Ukraine, southern Russia, the Caucasus, and Central Asia excavated burial mounds known as kurgans. Initially thought to contain male remains due to the presence of weapons, DNA testing later revealed that many of the skeletons were female. About 300 skeletons with war wounds were identified as women, buried alongside weapons such as bows, axes, and spears, as well as their horses. Further studies on Scythian culture revealed an egalitarian way of life where both boys and girls were taught skills like riding and archery from a young age. These findings suggest that the Amazons were not purely mythical figures. Writers like Herodotus associated them with nomadic tribes, such as the Sarmatians and Scythians. The discovery of warrior women's remains in Central Asia supports the possibility that the Amazons had a historical basis. These women held equal status to men in their societies and were celebrated for their combat skills. The physical appearance of the Amazons has also drawn attention. Some sources claim they would remove one breast to improve their archery, though this detail remains contentious. There are also accounts of Amazons disguising themselves as men in battle, challenging traditional gender roles of their time. The Amazons are prominently featured in Greek mythology, including the Trojan War. Their queen, Penthesilea, is celebrated for her bravery in battling Achilles. However, her tragic death at his hands highlights the duality of their legacy, filled with both heroism and tragedy. The Amazons were a popular subject in Greek art, often depicted in battles against Greeks, known as Amazonomachy. This theme appears in pottery, sculpture, and other artistic works, reflecting the fascination with these warrior women in an era when women had limited rights. Amazon burial rituals also hold significance. Their graves were considered sacred, and these warrior women were honored even in death. Their stories blend the image of brave fighters with a mystical society attuned to nature. Symbols like the golden girdle, horseback warfare, and their symbiotic relationship with nature played a significant role in their legend. In Turkey's Samsun province, near the town of Terme, a thematic Amazon village has been established, inspired by the legendary stories of the Amazon women. The village is designed to reflect the daily lives, combat techniques, and social structures of the Amazons. It features statues, tents, weapons, and exhibitions that offer a glimpse into their history. Set amidst the natural beauty of the Black Sea region, the village provides both a historical and natural experience for visitors. In conclusion, the Amazons represent more than mere mythical figures, they symbolize powerful women who stood firm against male-dominated societies. Their stories of warrior prowess, independence, and leadership continue to inspire as a testament to the enduring strength and resilience of women. From ancient myths to archaeological evidence, the Amazons leave an indelible mark as a fascinating blend of history and legend.